Complete implosion by the Sherwood Park Crusaders Wednesday night here at the Sherwood Park Arena against the Whitecourt Wolverines, losing 8-3. Taylor Medic and Adam Camara with you here for the post-game wrap. And Adam, just not the Crusaders' night. They get down early. Whitecourt scores early and often, 3-1 heading into the second period. Crusaders make it interesting after 40 minutes, down by 2 with a 5-3 lead for the Wolverines, but ultimately allow 3 goals in the third period. Lose this one 8-3. Things didn't get off to a good start, allowing a shorthanded goal, and it was just the wheels fell off tonight for the Crusaders in this one, allowing 53 shots as well against the Whitecourt Wolverines.
Yeah, they let the wheels fall off definitely in that game. I mean, they were close in that first period, only down by 2, and it looked like they were able to keep it close. And then the second period, it kind of got away from them, but they were able to really play well in the latter stages of that second period. They were able to get to within 2 goals again in that at the end of the second period, and it looked like the Crusaders were pushing. But then that third period, Taylor, it just kind of fell off from the Crusaders. 2 quick goals by the Whitecourt Wolverines really deflated them and got away from them, and then that late goal to make it 8-3. It really made it bad for the Sherwood Park Crusaders tonight.
And the Crusaders taking some undisciplined penalties. Certainly some suspensions could be on the way. Austin Schmerkoff assessed a match penalty for a big hit from behind late in that period. But for the Crusaders, they inch back in this game, just not enough. Granted, they're banged up in this one, but I think where they really let everything go and they let their goaltender down in Zach Klassen, who was pulled after 7 goals, making 34 saves on 41 shots. The guys in front of him really left him out to dry.
Yeah, and it's the veteran players of the Sherwood Park Crusaders that are really looked upon to kind of bring that game and really help when there's players out of the lineup and they're really struggling to keep that veteran presence out there on the ice. Guys like Tyler Maltby and Ty Reedman, they tried their best. Cam Regan on the back end as well, especially after getting hit in the mouth in that first period. Cam Regan was able to come back and also get a goal for the Crusaders. But when you have the deficiencies on the back end like the Crusaders did with 2 affiliate players on the back end, the veteran presence didn't really show up. And Zach Klassen was the one who felt the brunt of it, and giving up 7 goals. The last 2 goals he gave up, maybe he could have gotten and really kept the Crusaders in the game at the time, but the Crusaders didn't give him any run support, and they didn't really help clear in front of the net, and the Whitecourt Wolverines took advantage, and they really brought the game towards the middle and made everything so much difficult for Zach Klassen.
Absolutely. The big guns going for the Whitecourt Wolverines tonight, primarily Evan Chumey with the hat-trick, and Mitch Lapon, a 5-point night. He was the Vatera star of the game in this one. And now the Wolverines, they're one of the top teams in the country. Certainly the big guns were going tonight, and the Crusaders just really didn't have an answer. Obviously, they're going to have to hit the reset button come Friday against the Camrose Kodiaks, who they take on. The funny thing in this one, they're pretty good on the penalty kill, 1 for 7, albeit they lose 8-3. So, small victories, but that's not what hockey is about. It's about wins and losses, and the Crusaders lose tonight at the Sherwood Park Arena, 8-3 against the Whitecourt Wolverines. They get Camrose on Friday. The only visit for the Kodiaks this year to the Sherwood Park Arena before 5 straight on the road. So a big game Friday to pick up a win on home ice and get ready for a big weekend as well, Family Day weekend there in Bonnyville and Fort McMurray. Lastly, Adam, what do you think the message should be going into Friday? Is just, let's put this one behind us. Obviously some things to correct, but it's a tough one where you just almost have to put everything behind you.
Yeah, it's a game that they need to forget almost immediately. It's going to be difficult just with how things played out in that third period for the Sherwood Park Crusaders. But with that quick turnaround on a Friday game with the Camrose Kodiaks, the Crusaders have a chance to really come out and show what they're made of. But they can't have a lapse like they did tonight. And they just got to start correcting things in their own zone. That's where it starts, is from the back end out. And they got to do a better job clearing the pucks away and doing a better job for Zach Klassen. And it'll start. And they only have 2 home games left as well. With Camrose coming in on Friday, they'll only have 1 more. So they're going to have to be road warriors as well coming up. But they just have to find a way to just forget what happened here tonight. forget that an 8-3 decision even happened, and they have to just come out hard against Camrose, play physical. They didn't do that here tonight in that first and second period, and that's what cost them. And if they can find a way to just forget, head coach Adam Manna's got to do a good job of getting his players into that right mentality for Friday night's game, because a game like this can stay with some players, but head coach Adam Manna, this is where we're going to see his mettle and see how he's doing as a head coach with being able to come back after a game like this and come out with a hard game on Friday night.
Crusaders without their captain on the back end, as well as Jacob Thomas and Coltrane Wilson, so definitely banged up. We'll see who can return to the lineup Friday against the Kodiaks. That's your post-game wrap. Crusaders unfortunately falling to the Whitecourt Wolverines 8-3 Wednesday night at the Sherwood Park Arena.